Hello everyone, welcome to Jackals TV for this week. You can see the Jackals taking the ice there for the warm-up in their traditional white jerseys with the blue and black trim. And this week they're taking on the Blades Hockey Club on the right there in the navy blue jerseys with white trim. As we look at tonight's lineup for the Jackals, we see some notable exceptions today. We see Trevor is out, so Al is making his first start of the season in net. And Gary and Darwin are the other scratches. And John Burnham makes his debut on the season tonight for his first game. These two teams have good records to start the season here. The Blades are 3-0 and the Jackals are 2-1 as they work their way through what are essentially the tiering games. They all count towards the standings, but these first 5 or 6 games of the season will determine how the divisions break down for the rest of the year. So let's head to those first period highlights and see how this one goes. We start with the Blades on the attack here, but the puck gets put out towards the point there, and Rob, as he's trying to swing at it, gets hooked by the Blades player there, and that's going to result in a penalty. So here we see the Jackals on the power play early in this game. Bob's going to put that through to the net there to Chris, but the defender bats it down and then pushes it up through center and blasts away for a breakaway. Shorthanded here, goes in, but Al stands tall and forces that shot to go up high and over the net there. And then he's sliding out there to prevent another chance there that gets turned back the other way. So then that allows the Jackals to come down here on the right. Here's John. He puts it through to Chris Marshall, who slides it past the goalie on the short side there. And the Jackals get an early 1-0 lead there, with John picking up a point in his first game of the season. It's at this point that the live barn cameras go dark for the remainder of the first period, and during that time, Chris Weecher scored his first goal in 18 months. So let's have a look at what it actually kind of looked like here. We see Weecher going in and scoring that goal and putting the Jackals up 2-0 as we head into the second period. And with the cameras restored, we see the Jackals on the attack. Chris Marshall, nice pass out to Darryl there. He gets a shot. Lloyd gets the rebound, and it bounces up in the air there. And Chris gets another chance to tap that in, bunts it out of the air, but it goes up and over the crossbar harmlessly to the corner. But a good chance for the Jackals. Blades coming back the other way. Semi 2-on-1, puts it across there to that player, but Al reads it well and sticks with that player and makes the save. Here's Rob coming in on the left. He puts the puck through to the net there. Darryl pokes it back behind the net, who then pokes it right back out front to Rob, who'd come off the half wall there, and he directs it just wide to the left of the net. But that's not going to be it for Rob. We see Aaron generate a turnover there on the wall, put it back out to Rob for his patented one-timer, down to one knee, sliding home, but this time the goalie makes the save. Here we see Aaron coming in on the left here, dragging it to the middle, putting it through there, hits Rob's leg, and he gets another crack at a backhand shot from there, but the goalie sticks with it and keeps it out. Jackals now in their own end here. We see a battle for it behind the net. Puck at the side of the net there, and Johnny shoves that guy into the net. Johnny Guns sends him flying, sends the net flying on top of Val there. That's what happens when you got pipes like that. But ultimately, no penalties were called on the play. So here we see the Jackals coming in again. Rob's going to delay with it into the middle, allow the change to happen here. He's going to drive wide. It's going to get pushed out to the front of the net there, and they're going to make a bad pass out high, turned over to Bob. He splits those two players there, finds Aaron in the high slot, who lifts it just up and over the crossbar there. Unsuccessful. Here's Aaron feeding it back to Bob there. He's going to get the shot off. It's going to solidly hit the post. It's going to bounce right to Aaron. He's going to put that through the crease, and it's going to hit the other post and bounce out. All that activity there, not even a shot on net, and it continues. Here's a pass out front to Rob, and he chips away at it and then backhands it, and it also goes over the net. And while that's happening, you saw there Chris Stuhart taking a hard check. And that's going to draw a power play for the Jackals, and we actually have some audio. Let's listen in on that play here on the replay. So after Chris was winded, he ultimately was fine to return to play. Here we see the Jackals on the power play. Darryl makes a nice play to Jason as the trailer, and he gets a shot on net. Goalie kind of lost it there, but it does stay out. A little bit later, here we see Rob on a change, coming in on the forecheck there, gets the stick into the feet of the Blades player. That's going to be a tripping penalty, and the Blades are going to go to the power play here late in the second period. Broken play there on the left that gets pushed back to this defenseman there who walks in. There's a lot of bodies in front there. A nice shot to the low blocker side there, and the Blades are on the board as the second period comes to the end. We move to the third period, 2-1. Blades keep coming, looking to tie it here. They're going to put that puck on net. Al makes the save, and it bounces off to the player off to the side there, and Al does well to scramble and cover it up. Next up, we see Daryl coming up the ice there with it. Nice little drop pass back to Rob, and he gets another chance at that slap shot from up high there. Goalie again, stays square, and it hits the middle of the net there, and the save is made. Daryl, very active on the rush today. Here he is up again, passes it over to Jer. Jer gets a good shot low there, but the goalie closes that 5-hole up. That allows the Blades to come back the other way here. They have the puck behind them there. Gets pushed out front of that player who spins around and gets a good shot off, but Al's up to the task and makes the save. Now we see a little later, the Blades getting a shot there, and there's a battle off to the side of the net there, and number 6 takes down Gerhard, and he's going to draw a penalty here, and so the Jackals are going to go to the power play. And here we see them on that power play. Nice little flip pass by Daryl over to Aaron. He's going to walk in. He's got space there. You can see a big hunk of net there, a blocker side, but unable to get it through into the net there. Turns around the other way. Here's a shot by the Blades, but Al's there to stick that blocker out and turn it aside to the corner. That sets up this. Bob pushes that puck out high, down ice, and skating onto it there. Chris Weecher skates onto it, and following up is Johnny Guns, but the goalie is there. And unfortunately, Johnny's firing blanks on that shot. The Blades are looking desperately to tie this game up. And here's a stretch pass that gets by the defender. They're going to come in wide on the side there. Bruce does well to come across hard and force him the outside. And Al also does well to stay square there and make a big save there, because that's going to set up this play a little bit later. Here's a pass from Aaron over to Bob. Tries to get a slap shot through, but the defender blocks it to the corner. Chris Duhar follows up with it, keeps the play alive, and puts it around back behind the net there. Aaron pushes it to Rob. He's going to put it out to the point there to Bob, who's going to look like he's going to shoot, but he sees Aaron backdoor there, puts it over to him. After getting his stick uncaught from his jersey there, he corrals it and slides the backhander home, and the Jackals stretch their lead to 3-1 here with just under 4 minutes to go in the third period. A big goal for sure. In fact, that's going to be enough to put this game away. This ends 3-1. So let's have a look at the game stats for today to see how that went. You can see Al there with 21 saves on 22 shots to help preserve that win. A good outing for him in a backup role today. 2 assists by Bob there to lead the way in points. And you see Daryl there active with 6 shots on net. And Chris Weeger, player of the game tonight with his first goal in 18 months. And that's it for this week, folks. The Jackals will be playing the Shower Hogs next Friday. That's the next game. That's a team they were unable to beat all of last year, so this should be an interesting test for the now 3-1 Jackals. We'll see you next week.
Not disgusting. All right, you ready? Give us a 30-second time. Here we go. So what's the deal here? There's a contest to stomp, and how are you measuring who does the best stomping?
And whoever stomps the most shoes wins an overnight stay, but it's not the only thing you can do.
The measuring cups are down below, right?
The measuring cups are down below.
All right. And if you win, you get to stay at Chateau Elan. And what else do you have going on here?
Well, if Great Stomping's not your thing, you can come and spend the day listening to live music, eating international foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop.
I can't breathe. Stop.
No.
Oh, boy,
dear.
I think she's actually hurt.
No, I think she is.
Yeah, she's
Ouch.
hurt. She took a hard fall off there. Boy,
Okay.
gosh, I hope she's okay.
Okay, we're going to make sure she is.
We'll try and
That's
check
the
on
thing.
her and get back
All
to you
right.
as soon as we can.
We'll be back right after this.